Today we're going to do another blindfold test, a little bit differently though. Today it's a test to see if you can experience guitars differently. When you're not playing, you're just listening to them. So we are both going to be engaging in a blindfold test between a Martin Dreadnought and an OM to see if we can hear the differences even when we're not playing. So stay tuned. Hey, you're watching Alamo Music TV. My name is Chris McKee.
And I'm Cooper Greenberg.
We're here with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button. If you'd like to support the channel, visit our spring store link below for custom designed t-shirts and stuff. So today, Cooper, we are both going to kind of do a blind test, right?
Yep. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
See if we can hear the difference. So what we're going to be doing is comparing these two guitars. You got...
I have the HD-35 right here. Beautiful Dreadnought with the spruce and rosewood, you know, classic. Got the three-piece back because it's the 35 and the HD denoting herringbone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I've got the OM-28, which is very much like the HD-35. It's spruce rosewood. They're both long scale. They both have the same neck thickness, profile, nut width. They even have the same bracing, and that's why I really like this comparison, because really the primary difference between these is just the size of the body. Some people are going to argue, well, the 35 has a three-piece back and that changes the way it sounds. No, it doesn't. It does not. It's all about the bracing. And both of these have scalloped bracing, and it's 1/4 inch, and that's why these sound kind of woofy, because they have OM bracing in a big Dreadnought body.
Pretty cool.
Yes, it's not the three-piece back. Just to lay that to rest. That's not what it is. So,
I mean, it looks cool.
It's
though.
very nice.
Yeah.
But it doesn't change the sound. It's the bracing.
And you're not a huge fan of the three-piece back, are you?
They're fine. I think most people, I don't know. I like the symmetry of a two-piece back. It's fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
And, you know, most manufacturers will do 2 or 3-piece backs in the same model. Martin did theirs differently. It's fine. There's history there. I get it. I just emphasizing that doesn't change the sound.
Yeah.
It's the top bracing. And the top bracing on this is really the thinnest and lightest of any of the Dreadnoughts that they really do. So this is going to be a good comparison because I think there's two things that tend to happen. When you're playing a different guitar, you tend to play it differently.
Yep.
So you would tend to play a Dreadnought differently than you would an OM and vice versa. And, you know, so the question is between these two, with you playing both of them, can I hear that bigger body resonance of the Dreadnought that we think we hear? I mean, it's definitely there, but do you experience it really when you're not the player? Because you feel the rumble, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, so it's bigger body, it's a deeper body. This is all around a smaller body. And so I would tend to think, oh, well, there's going to be more highs and stuff, but as the audience, so to speak, with my back to you, will I be able to hear that? And then it's going to be interesting when I switch because our playing styles are different.
Yep.
And the feel that we have, the kind of level of pick attack we have, it's all different.
Yep.
And I might play a Dreadnought the same way I play an OM, and that could muddy the waters a bit. So this is totally scientific.
Very scared.
Yes.
Now, I wasn't nervous before, but now
I'm glad I could not put your mind at ease.
Yeah, it'll be good. We'll have a good time.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. So
I'll
you
take
put
that,
and I'm going to give this to you, and then you can switch guitars however you want. And this is probably not ideal, but I'm going to turn my back a little bit. And there's no mirror over here. I can't see. And, you know, since we all have these in our pockets, I'll just do that. That's how you use a mask, right?
Yeah.
Is that how you do it?
That's
Okay.
how some people do it.
That's how everyone I see in the grocery store either has it like this or like this. Nobody ever seems to do it like that. It's always like this or like this or like this. The chin mask is my favorite.
I like the chin mask.
The chin mask is like, that's perfect. So CDC guidelines here, we're going to get flagged, okay? So this is how you use your mask properly to avoid pandemics.
All right, I'm going to be standing up and I'm going to do
So
tricky
you can
switching.
switch. Oh, I like it. I like it. Now, this is, I would probably say you should be facing the person playing guitar, but at every, you know, like half of you guys when you're at a open mic or coffee shop, you have got your back to the band anyway, so.
All right, don't listen.
Okay, I'm not
Yet.
listening. In fact, I'm not listening. I'm talking so that I specifically am not listening to whatever
right.
changes. Okay, now
Here
I
we
can
go.
stop.
You ready to rock and roll?
All right. Yes, I'm ready to rock and roll.
All right, we're going to be doing Doing a little something first, and I hope you enjoy it, and listen closely. Okay, keep it in your mind.
That sounded just like an acoustic guitar.
Warm.
Sounded just like an acoustic guitar. So that's good.
All right.
All right.
Round 2. Do you want to make a guess?
Yeah. Second one was the Dreadnought. First one was the OM.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't playing them.
Can I take off my mask now?
Wait, hold on. Don't listen.
Okay, I'm not listening again. And I'm just facing the mirror that we have set up.
All right,
I've
you
got
can take off your
holes
mask.
right here.
You're
Okay.
good to go.
All right.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah, so I didn't want to wager a guess at the first one, but it's kind of like it could be either. It really could be either until you play the Dreadnought, and then say, like I can hear it. The bass, the richness. So here's the thing though. You had a lot of pick action in there. You're really laying into it in some points, particularly at the end. That like little lick with that E.
Yeah.
It sounded great. Actually, I was the first time with the OM. I'm like, okay, that could be a Dreadnought. And then you played it with HD-35.
Yeah, it just
okay.
You could feel it, like the bass just
totally
expanded. They both feel good. The thing that's interesting is, sometimes like depending on the size of the guitar, I guess this is why people that are more lead players, I guess, gravitate towards something like an OM or a triple O. It was almost like I knew I had to play somewhat the same kind of thing. And with the size of this guitar, it almost like made me freeze up because it's so much bigger, and it's like, am I going to be able to hit this as easy as it was on the OM? I mean, it's weird. You can feel a difference. For sure.
You can definitely feel it. I remember Patrick and I were at the Martin factory years ago, and one of the coolest guitars we played was a pre-war D-45 deep body. I think they said something like 12 were ever made, and this was one of the 12. Adirondack Brazilian rosewood, really old guitar, and it was already deeper than a normal, already deep D-45. And the rumble you could feel against your body was really, really cool. So
yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, nice job. If you want to switch, I'll go get my blindfold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's switch, and then this is gonna be interesting because I'm gonna play different.
Yeah.
And we'll see if
we'll see.
Maybe controlling some of the overtones could trip you up.
Let's do it.
All right, come on. Time to put on the mask, blindfold.
All right, let's do this.
That's a wonderful homemade one, by the way.
Yeah, this was at the front desk, and I thought it would be pretty cool.
Don't listen, okay?
What's going on?
You need to I, Henry VIII, I am, Henry VIII, I am, I got married to the little next door. Okay. All right. Can you tell from that?
Oh, I know that one, dude.
Yeah. See, I knew
I've been there.
Give it away. Okay, here we go. Give it away. All right.
Hey, we have to pay money for that. That was lovely.
Thank you. All right. Now, don't listen to what I'm doing. I'm changing guitars and you can't hear what I'm doing.
Am I at an auction right now?
Okay. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Also nice.
Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the other one real quick so that you can compare the experiential difference. I'm giving you a little bit more benefit of the doubt than you gave me. So don't listen. We're not talking. You can't hear anything, and you don't know what I just got because you can't see anything. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Same as before.
Oh my.
I think that's enough. Okay.
All right.
Ready?
So,
What's your guess?
yeah. So, I mean, I thought I heard Mr. A to Z over there. So I think.
Wait.
What are you doing?
Okay. No,
Oh
just kidding.
my
All right.
gosh.
What are your guesses?
Well, I mean, that totally threw me off, so I don't have anything to go off now. I think the first one was the Dreadnought, the second was the OM.
Okay.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Bright lights.
How's it going? Yeah.
Big city. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so here, I'll hand you the rest. That's for another video. We just had it here, and I figured
I'm gonna put this.
blame Josh because he actually.
He tried
that
to
was
get me
his
to do
idea.
the same thing to you.
Yeah,
All
well,
right.
I actually took him up on it because I'm cruel. All right, so what were the giveaways? What did you hear?
So, starting off, the first demo was extremely warm, and so it's kind of like the same thing. It's like you can't hide that Dreadnought sound. It's really hard to.
Even playing it really softly.
Yeah, it's crazy how much bass. Hopefully this mic picks it up. I think it will. But it was extremely warm. It's almost like if you were to just play that guitar, you wouldn't know that you're missing any of that.
Right.
But compared to this one, I mean, it's really tough to hide all of the heavy, like warm, low end. You know, sounds really pretty. They were similar in their high end, I think. It's almost like the frequency wave was exactly the same, except the low end just got totally boosted on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what's weird about it? We typically say a bigger guitar requires more energy to get it going. Now there are some that rule doesn't apply to as strictly. So one of those would be like the Taylor Grand Orchestra models are specifically designed to be like big jumbo guitars that respond to a light touch. And I really think that the HD-35 is that because of the really light bracing that it has. It's, you know, if you play a small body guitar, the volume wise, it actually kind of felt a little louder on this, but there's so much depth that's still there, even with a really light touch on the HD-35.
Yeah.
So,
both really nice sounding guitars. But yeah, it's tough. It's almost like it's got to come down to the player and what you're looking for, because something like that, it's huge. It's not hard to control, but like it's gonna be an explosion.
yeah.
This I feel like might have a little more nuance to it. But
Well, this will definitely cut through mixes. I think you have a lot more kind of nuance, musicality, volume-wise. I think that one responds to light touch, but if you try to get really loud and really soft, I don't know how well that would respond. But what's great about this is what we have fundamentally proven is that your audience experiences your acoustic guitar in very much the way that you do.
Yeah.
And so things like tone woods and bracing and body shape, all of that stuff does matter to your audience, at least when you're playing in a live setting acoustically. Now, I think that also applies to a record mix if you are doing it correctly. Yeah. Some record mixes, look, the acoustic guitar is just like texture in the background, right? Yeah. But there's a lot of others. I like listening to some of the stuff where Jackson Brown's, like, he goes through 40 guitars when he's playing a concert. Yeah. And in his record mixes, you can hear the differences between them. So.
Yeah, it's a huge bummer when like all of the girth gets stripped out of a guitar and mix, and it's just like percussion at that point. You know, with something like either of these, there's like so much to explore there. It like really covers so many bases that like you don't need to add a bunch of extra stuff on top of it, you know. We
should redo this sometime. I'd like to know what you guys think. If you think this is a good idea, comment below. But it would be interesting to do this test with a all solid guitar versus like a solid top only or a laminate guitar, even of the same body shape, to see kind of what the audience experience on that is. Yeah, that could be fun.
For sure. That'd be great.
But for now, if you've been comparing it and you go, does it really matter in the end to, you know, for the people I'm playing for? It matters for you. That's always a given. Does it matter for them? The answer is yes.
Yep.
Yeah, this definitely matters. So hopefully we cleared up that question nobody was asking about. Maybe you were. I don't know.
Maybe you were. There was this was kind of based on a comment from our previous blind test video, like how about somebody blindfolded can just hear it, because playing it, if you were to...
You feel it.
I mean, this would be just by the body shape alone. But listening, I think, is a good call. I'd like to do some more of these for blind tests. It's just a good time.
Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah. With our masks in the proper places. Listen, don't take our guidance for it. Go to CDC so they don't get upset with us. But I wear them on my eyes just to protect myself from idiots.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we
hope that you got a lot out of this video. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button. And if you'd like to have some more fun with us offline on YouTube, check out the link in our description for our Patreon page and become an Alamo Music Insider. Cooper's doing some really cool lessons over there. We've got some exclusive content. There's goodies like shirts and all sorts of stuff, and more to come. So make sure you check out that community as well. And thanks for watching. We're having fun. We'll see you next time.